Candace starts us off this hour in Miami. Merry Christmas to you, Candace.
Merry Christmas. Thanks for taking my call.
Sure. What's up?
So I kind of have a what would you do question in these shoes. My husband has been involved in a custody battle with the contentious ex who's also an addict for a while, and a guardian ad litem was assigned to the case. And he was assigned to pay 50% of the guardian ad litem's fees. However, the fees have racked up so high, and we've been making payments that we can every month. But today in court, she said that's not enough, and the judge decided that we needed to pay her in full within 30 days. And it's over $20,000, and we don't have any money. And I'm just kind of wondering, what would you do in this situation?
What did your attorney say to the judge?
We can't even afford an attorney. She has 3. We have none.
The addict has more attorneys than you have?
Her parents are billionaires.
Oh, okay. And so they're paying their half, her half of the guardian ad litem.
Yes.
Okay. All right. What a disaster. How old are these babies?
One is 13. She's with her mom now, just recently, and the younger one, is 12, and he lives with us full time.
Okay. And how long is this going to be ongoing? Forever for the next 6 years?
I mean, I don't know. We've asked for mediation. We've asked to finish this. Mm-hmm. They've scheduled another date to talk about mediation, but not agree to mediation. I never seen something so hard. It takes months and months just to get a court date.
Meanwhile, the guardian ad litem gets paid every month.
Yeah, and her bill to us, so think about doubling it, is in the thousands of dollars a month, and we only have a few $100s a month we can pay her.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, this is what happens when you don't have an attorney. Well, I don't know. The problem, I mean, if it was a one-time bill, you have a debt to a lawyer, a guardian ad litem, and yep. You could just change where the debt sits. And if you have the ability to borrow the money, you would go and borrow it from the credit union, and you'd have a $20,000 bill at the credit union instead of a $20,000 bill at the other. That's not like going into debt. You're already in debt. Okay. So that doesn't bother me. The thing that bothers me is, what are you going to do 6 months from now when you got to do it again?
Yeah, or a month from now when she bills another $2,000.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We just don't make. I mean, I've been helping out as much as I can. We've kept our finances separate because of the issues, but mm-hmm. I've been helping out as much as I can. But he only makes $4,000 a month.
Mm-hmm. And what do you make?
About 6.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and so you have $10,000 a month income.
Yeah, but we have we're paying all of the one child's expenses, including private school, and we're not allowed to take them out of private school.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So, I mean, if you're going to continue this battle, you have to find $2,000 a month in your budget, or you have to discontinue the battle.
Well, we tried to discontinue the battle, but they won't. We said we want to finish this and wrap this up, and we just kind of get told, well, we'll have to schedule something else for that. Yeah. We're not really being given the option to just give in.
What is it that the other side wants, though?
They won't actually tell us. I'm guessing they want the kids back with her and mm-hmm. other things too, but mm-hmm. I don't think that's really going to be on the table as far as, even though the guardian ad litem doesn't love us for not paying, she agrees that the situation is better the way it is. Mm-hmm. But I just don't. I think the lawyers on her side are interested in making as much money as possible, so they have no problem drawing this out.
Yeah. Well, it's also a strategy to starve you out, and it's working. Yeah. Okay. Well, you're going to have to get legal representation because you cannot afford to carry this on for 3 more years.
So if we go more into debt to get legal representation,
yeah. I mean, because you're getting ready to go more in debt anyway. Every time they send you a bill you can't pay, that's called debt. And so you've got to adjust your budget to be able to pay this to survive, or you've got to adjust the situation to fit your budget, and that means legal representation. And so you've got to get a lawyer to go in and have some reasonable discussions with a judge here. It doesn't surprise me that the judge wants his guardian or her guardian ad litem paid. That's logical, and you not paying is not okay. I get that from the judge's perspective, but the fact that this thing is tied up and is running, that's just running sand through the glass here every time. I can't. It's untenable. It's just untenable. It's not sustainable. So you've got to break the tie somehow. Surrendering, hiring a lawyer, or adjusting your budget to fit $2,000 a month. And that you adjust your budget by cutting expenses, getting rid of stuff, or by whatever. I mean, you could tell the guardian ad litem, we can either pay the private school or we can pay you. Which would you rather? So remove that requirement that the kid's in private school. Remove that requirement. Remove help us somehow get our budget. Go meet, schedule a meeting with the guardian ad litem. Go sit down and show them your budget and go, what would you do? How are we supposed to survive against the billionaire parents? And see if you can get some coaching here and or maybe they've got a suggestion, a legal maneuver. I don't know, but that would be one thing you could do is schedule a meeting with them, and I'd do that today, and just share the situation. It's not that we don't want to pay you; it's that we don't want this to go on forever and ever. Number one, number two, we can't. We don't have the money, so because you got these requirements put on us on this other kid. So you can go that direction. But I don't know how to solve it exactly. But really, it sounds like as I go through it in my mind, there's three possible scenarios. Surrender, adjust your budget, or get legal representation that causes the situation to be adjusted. One of those three things. Meantime, you got a $20,000 bill. If you can borrow that much plus 10 more to get you a lawyer, if that's what you want to do, I ain't any problem with that. Because it's debt you already have. I'm not telling you to go into debt. You're in the debt. You're there. It's just a matter of where the debt sits. It's like I got credit card debt or I got a car debt, and you borrow on your car to pay off the credit cards. It's still the debt. You're just moving the debt around. So this is not Dave Ramsey telling you to go into debt. He's telling you to move it because you're going to have to. The court's going to make you on that. You don't want to be in contempt of court on paying somebody a judge told you to pay. That's not a good place to be.